Hey everybody, it's Speechy here. Welcome back. Welcome to my new Let's Play of a story expansion called Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. For those that don't know, this is a story expansion that is only playable after beating the base game of Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition. This is a whole new story that focuses on a new area, a main character that I particularly like, and just that will lead to the future of other games in the series. And honestly, I think it's a pretty good expansion in my own opinion. Not the best, but pretty well. And honestly, I'm glad that we were able to get this one to end the gap of the Xenoblade series. But enough about that. Let's try and travel to a year later and head to a new world with new characters, a new story, and new character development. Let's start it up. Xenoblade Future Redeemed.
That symbol. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny! All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
There it is.
Melia, we're in sight of Alcomoth.
All right, I'm on my way.
Phew. Guess we're still in one piece.
Quite. What in the world was that?
It happened so quickly that I didn't get a good look myself. I saw some flickering around the capital. Then suddenly, a black beam.
A black beam? Some new defensive measure, perhaps. The junks. Can it fly?
Some components sustained heavy damage. It won't budge until we can swap them out.
Right.
It's fine. They're not particularly rare parts. They'll have them in Alcomoth.
You make it sound very simple. Remember, we are still very much in the dark here.
Good thing I came prepared. We'll probably be needing this.
Sister Bon, watch out on right! I take care of it. Kino handle left side. Gotcha!
Those voices.
Are those? It's Kino and Nene. What are they doing here?
Shulk, we must help them.
Of course.
Gameplay difference. Some elements of this new adventure are very different from the adventure so far. The most major point will be introduced on the following pages. As you progress through the adventure, instead of chain attacks, you will unlock all new systems for performing all-out attacks. You're still required to a segment of the party gates to revive fallen allies. In the new adventure, Shulk has lost his power to see visions. This calls for more caution than before when it comes to your enemies through powerful attacks. So basically, since Shulk lost his powers, you gotta be more careful. Though I won't. But though I don't really think so. But you still need to be more careful, especially in a new adventure. Other changes: some allies will battle in ways not present before. The skill tree system has been removed. There are further changes, so keep an eye out for them to play, so you won't be able to buff yourself even further. Landmark to junks. We are now in Bionis Lake, and we got some trouble afoot. But first, I want to check out Par's equipment. So Melee hasn't changed a bit. She has a new outfit, and she has a World Ender, which you can put a gem on, but we don't have any gems. Shulk, I think, got the biggest change. Monado Replica EX. Developed under Shulk's guidance, Monado Replica EX, or Rex for short. That's his new nickname. Basically, since he lost his old Monado ever since the fight with Zanza, he made his own one to compensate. It's practically just as strong as a Monado 1 in the base game, though not as strong as like the Monado 2. Well, it kind of does when you level up further, or we'll see it afterwards. But he got some new equipment to represent his new Monado replica. Rex jacket, Rex waistband, Rex bottom, and Rex shoes. Shulk got them Jordans on. Bye. We'll discuss more about the equipment later, but all I can say is this expansion, it hasn't really changed much from the base game. It's kind of like Xenoblade. It's just a base game but with no visions. You can still collect some item orbs for Collectopedia, but there's no affinity chart, so I really think it's really being needed. But I'll discuss more about that later.
Who next in line to get face full of mild down? Anyone so much as breathe this way, rifle of Kino go blam or blam!
Kino, Nene, are you hurt?
Let us help too.
Miss Melia, Mr. Shulk! How very welcome. More is always merrier.
This new jazz music, single, like the 80s. And different from the base game, you're like level 60 and the enemies are around their 50s. So they basically allow your level rank. Kind of a different system, which never seen before. But it's still this highly based game, except you're much stronger, so nothing gets changed. And you basically have all your arts, but we get a few new party members. Now back what I said about more about the main story. It's just a base game, no vision, so basically Shulk's and auto arts, they're not really going to be that, useful all that much. There's still going to be some useful, like Monado armor, Monado speed, all that stuff like that.
Big sis, we did it! Job is good one, Kino.
That was amazing, you two. It was like seeing Ryan and Sharla fighting together again.
Just so. Fitting. For children of here upon Ricky's household. No injuries, Kino?
Nene, very, very sorry. Kino, not so good with strangers.
Oh, really? Most interesting.
Please do not take personally.
If we stay here, there is a risk of another attack. We should move to a safer location.
Very well. Is this acceptable?
Plenty acceptable.
Right. Let's go. This place looks promising. We can take a break here.
So tell us, what were you two doing out there? Rather, how did you even get here at all?
About that.
Melia, I think these two must have come on the junks.
What? Are you quite sure, Shulk?
When you consider their relative positions, I think it's quite credible.
The capital, on the Bionis Shoulder.
So,
Ah. So that is where the junks comes in, then. I appreciate it. But even though we won peace with Zanz's defeat, the rebuilding continues. Much remains to be done.
I realize that. And I also know that you've been putting in every effort.
So why then?
If the capital is on the shoulder, there are people there. I thought you'd want to go.
Shulk. That's...
We could be there and back in less than half a day.
Mama? Me. Kino, may be better to explain. Mama, we're just on a little strolly stroll when we suddenly hear voices. Now, Kino. Nene watch Kino with eyes of Rogel. Kino, follow Mr. Shulk from behind and do some sneak peekings. Mama, Sister Pon followed Kino and sneak peek on too. Meh.
So you stowed away like I thought. But what for?
Ooh. Kino always look up to Dadapon. Want to become mighty Heropon too.
I'm certain Ricky would be most proud. But how did that lead to you boarding our vessel?
He see opportunity to help people who in trouble. That way, can become friends with people everywhere. Mighty Heropon make friends with every toe step. Or so Dadapon say, at least.
I see. That does explain things.
Many, many sorries. It's not fault of Sister Pon. He's not scored Nene. Fault is of Kino only. Kino. Sincere sorries. Kino wanted to repay debt. Dadapon and Mamapon take Kino in when Kino all alone.
You were alone?
Is truth. One day, out of blue, Dadapon bring Kino home. Said, here is Brotherpon. That day, nobody make comment. Everyone except Kino. Kino, more happy than could say. That why. That way want to become Heropon and repay debt to family. Kino really sorry.
Kino, you do your family honor. Yours is a most noble sentiment. I am utterly certain that Ricky and Oka are proud of you too.
Actually, Melia and I are in a bit of trouble right now. We could use the help.
For really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, if Kino must. You really twist wing. But fine, we'll allow to be sidekicks of Kino. Kino? Wrong word. Supposed to say friends.
So, we'll be heading for the capital to find parts for the junks.
Yes, about that. It's a bit of a hike, but could we check out that cape?
Explain.
I'm a bit concerned. What you said about defensive measures.
You fear we may come under fire again. Is that it?
Yeah.
It is true. Caution frequently pays off in the long run. The cape it is.
Great. It's settled.
Legend of Hero Kino! It all starts here! Mahey!